so today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me on this look. This is my first chit chat get ready with me, so go easy on me. This video was such a hot mess and a total fail, but I still had fun with it. And yeah, I missed filming, and as you can see, I'm filming right now on my makeup room, which is not completely done, but I just need a few things here and there, and I'm going to be doing a tour soon. Yeah, and for this video I featured the Norvina palette, and you guys, I am so happy about this palette, and if you're interested in watching, then stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with moisturizing my face with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I absolutely love this stuff because, I don't know, I have super dry skin and this just feels so hydrating and it's just amazing. Okay, now that my skin is all moisturized, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty No Filter Primer. I love this primer because a little goes a long way and it's like really sticky and it keeps my makeup intact all day. And I'm going to be going to a concert today with my dad. It's like a daddy and daughter date. So it must be fun. So I really want my makeup to really stick on my face. I'm going to be using some new products today, which I'm so excited. So let's see how that works. Then I'm going to be using my Cover FX Blurring Primer. This is great for pores and everything, and my pores are horrible. And I just take a bit and I just use this on my T-zone. I showed you guys this on my full coverage foundation routine. Sometimes I change out the primers, but I pretty much always wear the blurring primers on my T-zone for my pores. It doesn't matter what kind. I don't have like a favorite one. I used to use the Makeup Forever blurring primer, I guess. It's a gray tube and that one works amazing as well. Okay, so now that that's all set, I'm going to color correct. As you can see, is the Bella Pierre or something, I don't know how to pronounce that, Cosmetics or concealer palette. I use this on my foundation routine as well. It's all beat up, but I need a new one. And I'm just going to be, you know, taking the red shade under my eyes because my dark circles are horrible. I don't know what sleep is. Yeah, this chit chat get ready with me is kind of interesting. I've never done one of these, like I said before, but I love watching them. I feel like I have nothing to say, but I don't know, it's just like makes my getting ready not too lonely. I lost my mirror and I'm using this palette, so sorry if I try not to cover my face as much. Now I'm taking the green shade and cover my imperfections, which I had a few. My hair's all wet because I just got out of the shower and I'm letting it air dry. So what have you guys been up to? Me, just work and work. I mean, it's taken over my life. I feel like that's why I haven't been filming that much, but I miss it a lot and I don't want my work to get in the way of doing the things that I love. I mean, just don't forget about doing what you like because that's what distresses you and it makes you who you are. That's what I've learned, and it has been making me feel a little bit better because I felt like I was in a really deep hole that I couldn't get out of. But now I've been focusing more on myself and more on like just doing the things that I like, and that has really boosted up my mood for sure. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I recently got this. My mom got it for me. Thank you, mommy. And I saw this on Nikki Tutorial's video and I was so impressed because it stayed on perfectly on her face. And I don't think I'm going to be wearing this for 24 hours, but I just really wanted to try it out. And I swatched a lot and I always have a difficult time picking out a shade for me, but I hope this one's the right one. I mean, I swatched a lot on my face and I don't know, the one that came closest to my skin tone was the is it the right one? It's not the right one. Oh my gosh, it was Color Buff and this one, it says Porcelain. Great. Well, I don't know, let me try it out. Nope, definitely not my color. Well, that's a fail. I was really looking forward to using this foundation, but I guess it is what it is. I have to double check because this is a fail. Great. Oh well, let's restart. I'm going to be using another foundation that I really like. So let me go get it. Okay, another foundation that I really enjoy is the Estee Lauder or Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is extremely full coverage, so you just need a bit. I used this for my wedding and it stayed intact and I was sweating a lot. And I mixed it with the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I just used a little pump and that's it. Pumped. I feel so like dumb not checking the foundation. I hate it when people just do that. They open it and they don't put it in the right place. Oh my god, this looks so light on camera, but trust me, it's my shade. And I'm just gonna be applying this with my Morphe Beauty Sponge. I'm so excited to be using the new Norvina palette. The shades looked amazing and they're perfect for summer. I usually don't experiment a lot with color, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to love this. I need to. Look at this coverage and it's just one layer. Okay, now that that's all set, I'm going to be using a new product for me. Got the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer, and I hope this one's the right one. In the shade Vanilla. Is it? Yes. My go-to concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape, but I heard amazing reviews about this one, so let's give it a go. And I'm just going to conceal pretty much everything. I got this a little bit lighter because I wanted to highlight. So under next to my mouth, blend it out. So far so good. I really like the coverage and how it blends out. Okay, now under my eyes. I look crazy right now. Wow, this is amazing, and I'm just like barely dipping inside. And my sister had gotten this concealer and she let me swatch hers and I was like, I need it. So shout out to my little sister. I know she watches my videos. She is a makeup junkie just like I am. So that's how it looks. Oh my goodness, I do look crazy. But it'll all work together as soon as the makeup is done. This concealer is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. It's really weird for me to try new things because I'm usually like using the same things, and I don't know, I just like what works for me and that's it. But it's nice to experiment here and there once in a while. So I'm going to be using the Kat Von D translucent powder. I'm almost out of this. Oh god. I really like it, but it's not my favorite like I said in my foundation routine. My favorite one is the Laura Mercier one, but I'm out of that. I need to get a new one. But I just wanted to finish this one first. So I'm just going to put that under my eyes because it creases the fastest. Except all my fine lines. And I use the same sponge because I don't know, I feel like it gives such a flawless finish. And pretty much all over my face, which it makes a mess, I know, but it looks super white on camera, but trust me guys, it's not as bad. I was gonna turn my mirror lights, but it gets extremely hot and I don't think I could bear with that. Plus the Texas heat is just horrible on its own already. So it has been super hot, like every day it's over 100 degrees. So I'm going to be contouring and everything. I usually use my Shade and Light palette, but now I'm feeling another one, the Pure Cosmetics Sculpture palette, and this is what it looks like. And the highlighter shades are extremely stunning. The shades are a little bit dark, but I don't mind it. I'm going to be taking the shade Inventor. Just a little on my brush. Tap it off. As you can see, I barely tapped my brush and look at the pigmentation. And I use a little bit on my forehead as well. I mean, I don't do everything like super like snatched or anything like that. Just a bit. That's that. I'm going to be taking my NYX HD finishing powder just for, and this is in the shade Banana. This is a new one because I already went to a couple of these already. And I love it. Just under my eyes. Like that. I feel like baking right now. Or should I? Probably I will. I'm gonna use the same NYX finishing powder. I usually use the my setting powder, but I'm too lazy and this one's already here. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution the Matte Blush Bronzer. The Matte Blush Powder in the shade New Rules. And this blush is super intense. Look at this, it's super pink and but it works for me. And just like a little boom, boom. And that's it. That's all you need because it is extremely intense. I just want that like little flush of pink. You do go a little bit over the top, just blend it out with your sponge, but it doesn't look as bad. And then for highlighter, I usually use the Amrezy one, but now I'm feeling these highlighter shades, plus they're stunning. I'm going to be using Originator and Trailblazer. I just mix both of them together with my Morphe M510. And look at that, it's extremely beautiful. I got this palette on my BoxyCharm. I've been loving BoxyCharm recently. I've been super obsessed with all the products that they send. And I hate this little thing that I have on my eye. I have eczema, so I have like super dry patches, like sometimes on my face, on my eyes, on my lids, on my elbows, arms, and everywhere. I'm just such a snoop. I'm like in front of this huge window and I see my neighbors just like walking. But hopefully they don't think I'm a creep. Okay, I'm going to be doing my brows off camera because they take a lot of time, and I don't want this video to be like 500 minutes. I don't want this video to be 500 minutes long, so I'm gonna do those off camera. If you want a tutorial on how I do my brows, just let me know, and yes, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and yeah, I already did my brows, and I did one of the eyes because I wasn't sure what kind of look I was going for, and I didn't want to spend like 500 hours just deciding on camera, so I might as well like did it off camera, and this is what I came up with. It's kind of like a halo eye. It's very nice. I really like how the look turned out. It's a little bit intense, but I love my intense smoky looks, and I also like to care of my mess of a hair. I decided to go with a bun because it's super easy, and I'm running late as usual. I'm always late, but oh well. So far I am obsessed with the palette. The shadows blended out perfectly, and I didn't have any trouble, you know, working with this. So I'm going to zoom in for you guys so that I can get on with the look. Okay guys, now that we are up close and personal, I'm going to start with the look, and this is how it looks like. As you can see, this is the freaking eczema thing that I have on my eye. So I'm going to start off with this shade Eccentric, which is this kind of like mustardy brown shade. I don't know how to explain the shades, but and I'm going to be applying this onto my crease. I'm going to use a good amount of product because I really wanted to show. And I will be taking it onto my crease and where my lid starts, just kind of to prep it for that halo look. Then I'm going to be mixing two shades together, which is Volatile and Incense. And I'm going to be focusing that on the outer part of the lid and kind of fluff it onto my crease a little bit lower than the other shade. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's messy, we will work on that later on. But I'm just going to be focusing on applying this shade. That will give us a more intense look. Then I'm going to be taking my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Passion, which is more of like a burgundy shade. And this is a more flat, precise brush because we are going to be focusing on doing the halo look. So I'm going to be patting it on the outer part of my lid. Okay, I'm going to be patting it, as you can see, and slowly taking it around it. And now intensifying the first half of the lid. And just leaving a bit of space on the lid for the rest of the colors. You can go as intense as you want. It doesn't have to be super intense, but I love my looks intense. And kind of blend out the rest of the shades together to prevent any harsh lines. I'm going to be taking my concealer and just putting some on the back of my hand, just a bit, and using this random brush and putting that on the space that was left free Going to be taking like this flat brush, and I'm going to be taking the color Celestial, which is this beautiful purple shimmery shade. Oh man, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to be focusing this on the middle only, not the entire lid space that I apply my concealer, just in the middle. And I'm going to be using my brush and tapping it. You can also use your finger so that you can have it like more intense. I'm going to be doing that, but at the end. Okay, now that that's all set, I'm going to be taking Drama, which is this darker purple. I'm going to be applying that on the sides of where my concealer is, and kind of blend it together with the shade Celestial. I forgot the shade name. This one does have a little bit more fallout, but I don't mind it at all. The shade performs amazingly. And now onto the other half. And blend as you go. I really like this dual-ended brush. This is from Luxie 249. Okay, now that that's done, as you can see, the shade Celestial kind of like faded a bit. So with my ring finger, I'm going to be taking a little bit and just pat it. Yeah, you see? Beautiful. I'm going to be taking a pencil brush. I'm going to be taking the brown shades and focusing that all over my lower lash line. Okay guys, my card ran out of memory. So yeah, I decided to just get ready and everything because it's really late. Now I'm going to be doing a winged liner. To be using the NYX Epic Ink Liner. And this is a felt tip applicator. And then I'm going to be lining my eyes with the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to be applying some mascara, and I'm going to be using this Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I got this one in my July BoxyCharm, and I really like it. I am enjoying it. It's not bad. It does what it says it does. It does curl and volumize, and that's because I don't have a lot of eyelashes. But I'm impressed. It's really good. For eyelashes, I'm going to be using some that I always get like on my local store. These are these. I really want to try some like Lily lashes and some of the fancy ones that I see online all the time. But these are literally just $1, and they're extremely comfortable to wear, and I use them like 4 or 5 times. I'm going to be taking ColourPop Echo Park and set everything with the NYX Matte Finish Spray. So there you guys have it. This is the entire look. I hope you enjoyed my first chit chat get ready with me, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye.